Now that I'm done going over Aegislash, I'm pretty much free to like travel around her a little bit or leave. Do I want to travel around or just leave on right? I'm gonna use a freaking escape rope after this, after I get this item down here. When I'm out of here, I pretty much got what I'm looking for. And now I'm gonna use an escape rope to get out of here. I got the Dusk Stone, got a chance to go over Aegislash. And now I'm gonna use, where's an escape rope at? Where's it at? Come on, did I get any escape ropes? Or do I have to like walk out of here? Okay, I'm looking. Shit, I don't think I have an escape. Oh, there it is. This is the escape rope. Ugh, I have one. Thankfully, that one came in handy. I really don't want to go through all that bull crap. So now I'm down here. No, I can't go over there. But I'm free. I'm gonna go over this way. Oh, there's a rock over here, and I'm gonna smash to pieces. So yeah, my Yamato is now Aegislash, and that's a pretty fucking good Pokemon. Ooh, and I got a big pearl. The fuck's over here? Oh shit, I have to go that way, don't I? To crack the boulder, will you use Rock Smash? Yeah, of course. I should have went around. Yeah, I should have went around. Gotta deal with all this BS. All these freaking gravelers. I don't feel like fighting this thing because I am faster. But still, I don't feel like fighting it. Oh, there was a trainer back there. Quarryway Town. I'm gonna heal my Pokemon up. The O-Power dude here. Nope. Good. So I'm gonna heal my Pokemon up. Done. Just like that. Okay. Yep, I'm at the Pokemon. I haven't been to the Pokemon in a long time, and yeah, this game just barrages you with so much money. It's not even funny. I'm gonna get me 11 more max repels. I need some healing items. I definitely need some more revives. I'm gonna get some hyper potions. I'm gonna get like 31 of those. Yeah, this game just gives you so much money, and it's not shy about giving you all that money. So where are you at, Professor Skamor? There you go. There you are. Love the horn music. Love it. I have to apologize to you about Lysandre. I'm very sorry for the trouble he caused. And I'd also like to thank you. I'm sincerely grateful for what you did for all the Pokemon and people of this world. And by stopping Team Flow, you also saved Lysandre. I always knew that he desired a beautiful world. And maybe someday the population of people in Pokemon will actually increase to where resources become very scarce. If someone acts out of greed in such a world, surely someone will go without. And if all living things keep acting that way, there will be nothing left at all in the end. Why there won't even be anything left to steal, will there? Good point. But what I really wanted is for him to put his ego aside and lead everything to greater heights. I never had the discussion with him though, so I'm partially responsible for this. Well, enough of that, Rhyhorn. I want you and your Pokemon to take everything you've learned from your journey and hit me with your very best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Yep, you got it. You're challenged by Professor Skamor. So I guess this is a good opportunity to show off Aegislash and its ability and just how good this fucking thing is. So I'm just gonna set up Swords Dance. It won't even do a lot. Oh my gosh, and then I'm still in shield form, so it's still not gonna do a lot, and I can basically just set up as much as I want. I'm gonna set up Swords Dance again. Even though this thing is faster, I resist it and my defenses are ridiculous, so it's not gonna hurt a lot. Yep, and my leftovers reduces the damage. a lot. So now I'm actually going to use Shadow Claw, and this is just it should one-shot this thing, and it's stab too. So yeah, stance change. See, I change stance before I attack, so that basically means I can fuck everything up while in shield form. I can threaten the Pokemon while I'm in shield form by setting up and then go to blade form and just wreck everything. So now I was going to send out Charizard, and I'm just going to Shadow Sneak. I don't care if this Aegislash dies, but whatever, even if it does, hey. This is Aurorus, the Tundra Dual Rock Ice-type Pokemon. It evolves from a Mora when leveled up at night at level 39. It's revived from the Cell Fossil. So this Pokemon is actually a Rock Ice typing, which is offensively extremely good. Now let's go over its abilities. Refrigerate turns all normal type moves into ice type moves. It gets stab, and it gets a 30% base power boost, which is very good. It's like an automatic life orb and stab for all normal type moves, which is ridiculous. And Snow Warning, which summons hail for 5 turns, or for 8 if you have I forgot what type of item it is, but it increases the amount of turns hail is active for. So the gender ratio is mostly male, not a lot of females. The egg group is monster. Don't know the EV yield yet, but it's okay. And as you can see, its stats are either balanced and not balanced, but either a little average, high, low, or just downright ridiculously high. Its HP is its highest stat. It's really good at taking hits, but unfortunately it has quite some common weaknesses. Its attack stat, it's not as good as its special attack, but it can still be used. Its defenses are really good, and with its high HP it can take a lot of hits. Its special attack is where it hits hard at, especially with like a move like Hyper Beam. Ugh. Its speed is bad, so you can actually run like a hindering nature, and you can run Trick Room on this thing. And if you get Trick Room, now you can't run it on this Pokemon, but if you get it in Trick Room, it's really good. So here's the Rock Ice type resists and weaknesses, and it only resists Ice, Normal, and Flying. Those are the only attacking types that I would honestly say are decent, or Ice and Flying. But you're weak to just so many attacking types like grass, rock, water, ground, and you have a 4 times weakness to steel and to fighting, and that's just really bad. So here's the level up move set it has. Whoopsie. Hold on. Yeah. So Freeze Dry is actually super effective against water type Pokemon. So yeah, you get even better coverage against those. It gets Thunder Wave. Ancient Power can be used. It does get Encore, but you're so slow. I'm not really sure if Learn Up Move Pool is kind of barren, but thankfully it does get some good TM moves. So it gets Calm Mind. Calm Mind is always good. Roar, like if you want to be a little bit more defensive. Ice Beam is good, but like, well, it is good if you don't want to run like Hyper Beam. Toxic is good. What else? They learned Thunderbolt, which is really nice. Return can be used if you want to be a physical attacker. What else? Round is, well, I think Echoed Voice is really good if you can keep spamming it. If you can keep spamming it, it's ridiculous. It gets Rock Polish to make up for its lower speed, which is really good. Stone Edge for a physical attacking set. Rock Slide 2 for a physical attacking set. Dragon Tail, like if you want to be a bulky phaser. It gets Flash Cannon 2 and Dark Pulse. So it has a pretty good special attacking move pool. It gets Discharge 2, Haze, and Miracle, which they're all 3 good. They're all 3 really good. So, like, despite this Pokemon having a lot of HP, since it has many weaknesses, this thing can die really quickly. But offensively, if you can manage to keep getting hits in with this thing, you can wreck some Pokemon. You can wreck some shit, man. This thing offensively it's a beast. If you get a rock polish off, bam, you're gonna be fucking up so many Pokemon. You're gonna be destroying many Pokemon if you get a rock polish boost. And yeah, they're gonna be hard pressed to switch in. So that's it for Aurorus. This thing is offensively amazing, but defensively it's just It does have a lot of HP and it does have decent defenses, but its typing really hurts it. Like if this thing had decent typing on defensively, it would have been much better. It would have been really good. But unfortunately it's not. So I'm gonna just use Sacred Sword, and this thing is likely gonna die. Oh, you protected yourself. Isn't that nice? Aurorus used Thunderbolt. That's actually not gonna kill, but look at that. It just died in one hit from Sacred Sword because it has a 4 times weakness to it. It's actually a real shame because, man, that thing, I knew it would be an ice type. The way it looks like it would be, but I did not think the ice typing would really come in. Wait a minute. Oh, a Pearl String. That's really nice. So, after I beat the Elite Four, I'm going to be showing a little bit of the after-game content. Nothing too serious. Ooh, a repeat ball. Do I really want to see what's over there? No, not exactly. So, I don't want the berry. The berry in my eyes is irrelevant. So, I'm just going to use a Hyper Potion. No. Where's it at? Where's that awakening at? I can use it on my Estelle. So now I'm gonna finally go into the Elite Four, that's really nice because now I can just get going. Nothing really holding me back. Do I want to battle those? No, I don't want to. I don't want to battle them. This gate is the entrance to Victory Road. Only Pokemon trainers who have collected all 8 badges may pass. Yeah, that's who I have. That's what I have. I have all 8 badges. So get the fuck out of the way. Ugh. Carbink, really? Too bad it didn't get Rapid Spin. If this thing got Rapid Spin, it would be super good. But it doesn't. Too bad it didn't get like, oh man. Only if it got, if it got a good freaking move. Wait, I don't want to switch out. I actually want to see this thing because this thing is ridiculously bulky and it's just annoying. It's going to keep annoying me. That's why I don't have the battle animations on, because these Pokemon Pokemon battles are kind of annoying. I'm going to go out to Yamato. I'm going to set up Swords Dance. And then I'm going to use Sacred Sword. Yeah, I don't want to go to Blade form because this thing can take a lot of punishment before it dies. It can take too much punishment before it dies. And it's just going to keep hitting me. This battle's pretty much over. Do I want to go to Blade form? Yeah, I'm going to use Sacred Sword. So, yep, pull out the sword, buddy. And start hitting it. Yep, killed it. Nice. So, this stupid Carbink is done. Anything else need to die? Alright, you. Shadow Sneak. I'm not sure if a Shadow Sneak would kill him. Barely lives. And it got a crit, so I'm dead. Well, you did your best, Yamato, so just rest. I'm just gonna go out to my my Petty Piranha. I'm actually gonna replace Venoshock with Sludge Bomb here because I got it on Route 19, I think. Yeah, Route 19. Which is gonna be a very good move to have on my Petty Piranha. I'm just gonna send out Kingdra. Well, he is gonna send out Kingdra. I'm gonna Ice Beam, that hurt. Okay, but I seeded it, so it's not gonna hurt as much. So now I'm gonna go out to my Estelle, because like the fairy typing just kind of just destroys Kingdra. Well, not doesn't destroy, but Estelle or Azumarill just counters this thing completely. Regardless, it resists dragon, ice, and water, and it basically forces Kingdra to run a poison type move. If a Kingdra does not run a poison type move, it can't break past the fairy type. A fairy type can take a hit and it can just destroy it. There just are no ifs, ands, or buts. That was a lot of experience. You and your Pokemon have tremendous power. Keep on searching into the future. Yeah, now get the fuck out of the way. Okay, dang, why are you still talking? You lost. So now I'm going to use a revive on my Yamato. Max potion on my Petty Piranha. Hyper potion on my other pokes. They need to be healed. Where is it at? Nope. It should be further down. Where is it at? Nope. Where is it? There it is. Dang. It's all the way up here. I'm going to use it on the wrong Pokemon too. There it is. Sludge Bomb. Venusaur wants to learn Sludge Bomb. Which move should be forgotten? Venoshock. Venoshock. Petty Piranha learned Sludge Bomb. Yes, I was going to give it Energy Ball, but I want coverage against grass types, and I want the ability to hit a fairy type pretty hard. So now the door is opening. This door, that's badass if you ask me. Look at that. That's cool as hell. I want you to go out. Isn't that cool? That's one hell of a door. Yes, use another one. Any items or anything? Nope. Hopping on my bike. It's nice. And here we are at Victory Road. I just want to spend time with my Pokemon, but everyone keeps challenging me in the battles. There's just so many Pokemon trainers here. So many. And they're all going to be KO'd by yours truly. I'm not going to stand on this thing because I'm just not going to. It's going to use an ice type move, so I'm just going to go out to my Mozilla. Maybe this thing is faster than me, I don't know. But I guess we'll just have to find out. Ice Punch. I don't care if my Mozilla dies at this point. Yep, I'm faster, so that's nice. And that thing wasn't faster. So, yep, Petty Piranha go to level 57. Ace Train's gonna send. You're not gonna send out anything because you lost. So, there are a lot of powerful Pokemon here. They can be up to level 59. So yeah, be aware of that. Yep, an item over here, an X attack. That's pretty nice. Real nice. I'm glad to be at Victory Road. There are a lot of recording I've done. Nope, I'm just gonna battle this trainer right here. What Pokemon do I want to send out? I'm gonna send out my Muchalucha. I want to get its level up. You look like you'd be a good opponent for my Steelix to gain some good experience. Okay. I'm gonna get a lot of experience from this Steelix. That thing used to be good in Crystal Gold and Silver, but now it's It used to be like one of the best physical walls in the game in that gen, but the gens keep going on, and it's just it's just not good anymore. There's just too many Pokemon that they're better, basically put. I'm gonna just go out to my Yamato, because my Yamato pretty much wrecked this Steelix regardless of its high defense with Swords Dance. I'm gonna use Iron Tail. I avoided it. Wow, really? Okay, I'm gonna use Swords Dance. Ow, that hurt. I'm gonna use Sacred Sword now. And I'm faster. Wow. Well, it is right, I am faster. This kill. Yes, it killed. That's nice. Mucha Lucha getting experience. That's pretty cool. Got some lefties. Kangaskhan. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back into just the shield form because I don't want to take any chances of this thing killing me. Yep, use Crunch. I protected myself. And now I'm going to use Sacred Sword. Since I'm slower, I'm going to be able to attack last. Yeah, that's one thing you got to remember of Aegislash. It's either like you want 0 speedy IVs so you can go last, you'll always go last, or you want max speed IVs if you're going to be a sweeper. You know, whatever floats your boat. Electrode. I'm going to use King Shield just in case this thing decides to use any type of attack. Use Thunder. Interesting. So now I pretty much know I'm gonna go last because this thing is slower than me. Well, it's faster than me, excuse me, and I'm slower than it. So I'll be able to switch stances after it attacks me. Now I'm gonna go Shadow Sneak. Priority is gonna kill it off, which is nice. I get experience out of this. Yamato grew to level 57. That's real nice. Your Pokemon are the ones that got experience from this match? We all get an experience, technically. There's a losing experience, and then there's a winning experience. Both are needed in life, and in games, and in whatever. I'm gonna stick with Mucha Lucha, because this dude looks like he uses fighting-type Pokemon, and... Okay... I've been running around in my bare feet to train. Do you have any idea how strong that's made me? Damn. Yeah, that's quite the achievement, actually. So, this is Machamp. Does this thing have Stone Edge? I gotta know. Or a Rock type move, Stone Edge. So yeah, it does have Stone Edge. So that's actually really important. I decided to use Roost just to see. I'm gonna send out my Estelle. My Estelle is probably like the best Pokemon on my team right now. Huge power, plus maximum attack investment, plus amazing typing. I got a crit. That's messed up. Yeah, but Estelle's like, oh shit, this thing has Poison Jab. Really? Oh fuck. I'm just gonna go to my Mozilla. That was not a good play on my part. I'm gonna use Sasha. It's super effective, and it's probably not gonna kill because this thing is so bulky. I have to sacrifice my Mozilla. Isn't that nice? My Mucha Lucha is gonna kill this thing off. Unless it avoids. Well, no, it should have no guard, and well, hopefully it has no guard, so I won't miss. Yes, I don't miss. That's nice. Because no guard's kind of like a double-edged sword. You don't miss any of your moves, but the opponent will never miss theirs. So, it's pretty... It's like, it's really good and at the same time it's really bad. I guess it all depends on how you use the Pokemon. I'm just gonna use a Hyper Potion. Go to my revive my Estelle, and my Mozilla. Nope, wrong one. Okay. Nice. Okay. No items, no nothing. Oh wow, that's nice. All it takes to go on a journey in a pinch is a pinch of curiosity. Really, that's it. Good point. Very good point. Yep, curiosity just gets you many places. Oh shit, Haxorus. This thing is dangerous. So the question is, what do I want to do? Do I want to sack my Mucha Lucha? No, I'm gonna go out to my Estelle. My Estelle should be able to take the hit. A dragon type move anyway. If it does a move like Poison Jab, I'm fucked. Yep. Now I'm gonna proceed to play rough with this thing. And play rough isn't really play rough. It's just a sugar-coated version of rape. Just a lot of rape. in one area. The weight of this backpack really digs into my shoulders. Yep, and also makes your shoulders stronger. Did you know that? You learn something every day. Yep, and Pokemon just come out of nowhere or come out of the trees. What is it, Skarmory? Nope, a wild Pharaoh. Because sometimes it's Skarmory, sometimes it's Hydreigon. It's variable, man. It's very variable. Drillhorn, or Drillpeck, or whatever. Drillpeck. Ow, that hurt. That hurt like hell. Is it gonna kill? Nice. Almost killed my Mucha Lucha. And I got a level up. I got a sweet, beautiful level up. That's really, really nice. What's this? Ooh, a Hyper Potion. That's real nice, actually. Really, really nice. So, any trainers up here or anything? Nope, no trainers. Ooh, a full heal. Nice. Really, really nice. So this game overall is really good. Recommend it for any Pokemon fan out there. There were some additions. Well, yeah, there were some additions to the game that were kind of questionable. But it's not too bad. Like, I'd say the most questionable, like, adjustments to the game would be the critical hit buff. I'm not really sure if that was really necessary. And some of the Mega Evolutions, once again, why Mega Gengar? Of all the things that could have got buffed, why Mega Gengar? Like, why would Gengar need a Mega Evolution? What were they trying to do with that thing? I really don't know anymore. Man, like, I understand Mega Alakazam, because Mega Alakazam, it's good, but then again, it's still physically frail. You know, in Alakazam, it's hard to switch in. You have to switch in usually after a Pokemon gets killed, then you can just start hitting everything. You know, but Mega Gengar, you can switch in on so many different moves. And it barely has any easily exploitable weaknesses. It's just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Well, it does have exploitable weaknesses, but it just has good immunities. Entry hazards don't affect it. The only entry hazard that does affect it would be Stealth Rock because of Levitate. Levitate makes it immune to one of the best attacking types in the game. Its special attack is retarded. It has perfect neutral coverage against almost everything in the game. Or it hits everything in the game for at least neutral damage. And it's freaking fast. So when it Mega Evolves, it becomes somewhat bulky, gets retarded speed, and its special attack is just, it's like a fucking skyscraper. It just reaches out. It's taller than all of her stats. Its other stats pale in comparison to its special attack, and it's just ridiculous. I don't know why Game Freak would make a monster, or the monster that is Gengar. That was probably one of the most questionable things Game Freak has ever done in the Pokemon series, and that's saying a lot, because they did a lot of stuff for this generation that has been really good, and that's one thing I just do not agree with. I think some Pokemon should have had the fairy typing, like Raichu, Mismagius, Alomomola, or whatever it's called, and some other pokes I think need the fairy typing. But other than that, and the critical hit buff, other than that, it's all good. You know, like, I like how they took some meager Pokemon, like freaking, Mawile, buffed it by giving it the fairy typing, and gave it a Mega Evolution, and a huge ass attack stat, because of huge power. You know, I understand that, because Mawile was just overshadowed by everything. And all the steel types overshadowed it. And it had no friend, indeed. It had no friend to look out for. No one liked it at all. It was like one of the most forgotten pokes in the game. Or in the series. I think Luvdisc needed an evolution. And I thought Alomolama was gonna be its evolution, but it wasn't. And I'm just like, what the fuck is Luvdisc useful for now? Like, seriously, it's overshadowed by it's overshadowed by like almost every single water. Even Luminion does better than Luvdisc, and Luminion is kind of shitty too. That's really saying a lot. Like, Game Freak, could you please like don't buff Pokemon that are already great. Pokemon like Gengar are going to be great regardless. Buff the Pokemon that are kind of weaker or kind of meta-core, you know, the Pokemon that really do need buffs. You know, the Pokemon that really could use the buffs. You know, Pokemon like, I don't know, Luvdisc, Burmy, I think needed a buff or a stat buff. The evolutions of Burmy needed a stat buff. I think Mothim could have used the stat buff. They gave a stat buff to some Pokemon like Ampharos, and Ampharos got a Mega Evolution, and now it's really freaking derp good for no reason. You know, like, you give some other Pokemon stat buffs, please. Make them viable, at least. You know, why would you give Gengar a Mega Evolution? It's fucking good as hell. They gave Bayonet a Mega Evolution, which that one was really called for because Bayonet, it had huge attack, and what else? Nothing else. All of its other stats were bleh, just because. And now it got Prankster when it Mega Evolves, which is an incredible ability, and it gets a lot of status moves, and it can abuse Prankster to good effect. Screech plus Shadow Sneak fucks everything up. Priority Screech just wrecks shit. What else? I just got Priority. Its attack stat becomes like base 165, and it gets decent defenses, so it can actually take a hit back with Shadow Claw or Shadow Sneak. And, you know, it becomes a decent bulky ghost with huge attack, with Prankster, with Priority, you know. It can do a few things. Like, it's like probably the hardest hitting Prankster user ever. But, you know, not the fastest Prankster user, but easily it hits the hardest with Shadow Claw, and it just wrecks stuff. But, you know, that Pokemon was understandable because Bayonet really didn't have anything going for it. It was basically kind of useless, especially considering that, like, number one, there's not a lot of ghost types in the Pokemon series. And there are so many ghost types that were better than Bayonet. Like, why use Bayonet when you can use Gengar? Hell, even Mismagius was better. Mismagius was really a lot better than Bayonet, just because it was. Mischievous got that evolution, you know. I thought Bayonet would get a new evolution. Well, I thought Shuppet's evolution would be Bayonet, and then Bayonet would have gotten another evolution. That would have been really nice, you know, because Bayonet, it deserves a Mega Evolution, honestly. Bayonet really deserved that Mega Evolution, I felt. It was highly deserved, and it needed to be buffed some way. You know, Medicham got a Mega Evolution. And I want to say that Pokemon is kind of bad, but then again, it's kind of not, because it just has, its attack stat is fucking huge. I would love to say it's bad, but in all honesty, it's not. It is not bad at all. It's really damn good. You know, I'm just gonna switch out because my Petipron is in danger. I'm gonna go out to my Estelle because that is like the best Pokemon team right now. But yeah, Medicham, it kind of did need the buff, and it kind of didn't. I would have like increased its speed to like base 90 or to 95, you know. Buff it a little. Buff it to where it'll be good now, but don't buff it to where it's, oh my freaking gosh, super ridiculous broken. Like, I would have been perfectly content with Gengar. Like, its stats, I don't care about the stat boost, but what I do care about is it getting Shadow Tag, which is one of the most ridiculous overpowering abilities in the Pokemon series. I understand putting it on something like Wobbuffet, because Wobbuffet is slow and it's meant to be bulky. And it's meant to basically be defensive. I understand having it on Wobbuffet. But having that thing on something that is fast and hits like a fucking truck, hits like a meteor that extinguished the dinosaurs, that is completely ridiculous. I don't understand why they would put Shadow Tag on that thing, and then they got rid of Chandelure's Shadow Tag ability in the Dream World, or as a hidden ability, which is ridiculous. But they replaced it with Infiltrator, which is another good ability because it can break through subs now. But why, Game Freak? Just why? You know, just why would you give it Shadow Tag? Ugh! Yeah, it didn't make any sense to me. Like, Gengar is already ridiculously good. Yeah, paper thin defenses, but guess what? Super good offense, special offense, a good ass move pool, and that can surprisingly destroy many of its so-called counters. And the Pokemon that can counter it can be crippled or played around. Like, the only Pokemon I could honestly say that, like, come to the best counters to it would be, Dark types. Or Priority, super effective Priority, or just Priority in general. Those are, like, Gengar's only reliable counters. Other than that, or Blissey. But Blissey can't do nothing to Mega Gengar, can't do nothing to Gengar. And Gengar can get the special defense drop with Focus Blast, despite the low accuracy. If it gets the special defense drop, Blissey has to switch out. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But let me stop talking about Mega Gengar. Anyway, I understand Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet's slow. Its defenses aren't all that good, but its massive HP kind of makes up for it. And it's understandable. It's slow. It has to you have to predict. You can come in on like a choice Pokemon and eliminate it, you know. Actually put some momentum on your side. You know, because like it only has like 8 moves, or only learns like 8 moves, but its ability Shadow Tag, it's meant to be played that way. That's how it was designed to be, and I'm not bitching about it. It's a really good design, because Wobbuffet is a really good Pokemon. It's really good on defensive teams or stall teams. You want a dangerous threat gone, you can just go out to freaking Wobbuffet and kill it. You need a choice gone, a choicer gone. You can go out to freaking Wobbuffet, switch in on it, and then destroy the threat. You know, act accordingly, then destroy it, then switch back out. And while you're switching it back out, the opponent can bring something else in that can counter Wobbuffet, and then bam, you know, you gotta switch out. The advantage is in their arms now, you know? Don't put it on something fast. Please don't. Chandelure was better. Chandelure was a better, more balanced option than Gengar. Because Gengar is just too fast and it hits too hard. Chandelure does hit hard, but Mega Gengar just hits like a meteor that extinguished the dinosaurs, that made the dinosaurs go extinct. It hits too hard for no reason, just because it's a Mega Evolution and it got the freaking special attack buff. I had to move the camera there too. Oh, let's go over here. Ooh, a revive, nice. Really can't go over there yet. What's in here? Okay. I don't want to fall off or anything like that. Not from any ledges or anything. Okay. What Pokemon dares to get in my way? Oh, Girder, really? Fine, I guess I'll just kill it for experience. Okay, use superpower. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Not gonna kill though, which is unfortunate. Another Pokemon that I felt, yeah, like Ampharos was a good Pokemon. It always has been. It's just slow. That's Ampharos' biggest problem. It's slow. It's bulky and it can take a hit, but it won't be outspeeding anything. You know, that's kind of atypical. Oh, that's not what defines an electric type. An electric type Pokemon is something with high speed, average or below average defense, good special defense, high special attack, and blistering speed. You know, with Medi-Core attack and somewhat low HP. That's when the electric type stat distribution is most commonly seen as. You know, speedy, fast, special attackers. Plain, short, and simple. Nothing more, nothing less. I can see your aura. It's got an unlucky color about it. So what if it has an unlucky color? It's none of your business, lady. Hexmaniac. Oh, Gourgeist. Yeah, this thing's gonna get fried. Flamethrower. Goodbye. It's kind of adorable though, but hey, whatever. Unlucky for me, I see. Yep, unlucky for you, you see. I'm good I don't have the freaking battle animations on. I wouldn't want the battle animations just destroying my experience. What are you gonna do? Victory Road is tough. Rest up a minute. Yep, she restores my HP. That's nice. Oh, we're gonna wait a sec. Oh, my arrival. What are you gonna say? I've been thinking ever since all that trouble in Geosens. Lysandre chose only Team Flare. You and I chose everyone but Team Flare. But since your positions forced our hands, you can't really say any of us were right. That's why I felt that if both sides have something to say, maybe it's best to meet halfway. So I made a decision. From now on, I don't want to battle just to win, but to see how you and your Pokemon think and feel. That's the kind of Pokemon battle I'm going to have with you right now. You know, that's actually a really good motivation. That's some good words of encouragement from Serena. Too bad Meowstic doesn't have like base 93 special attack. If it did, it would have been better. But beggars can't be choosers. Oh, fake out. I don't care. Wow, you got a useless crit. It was really stupid. I'm just gonna set up Calm Mind. Ooh, Shadow Ball is not gonna hurt that much. Because I have Calm Mind, and yeah. You actually lived. Get out of here, kitty. Oh, you're gonna withdraw. What do you Greninja? Nope, Flareon. That was actually a good little switch. But unfortunately for you, I got Psyshock, so unless you switch again, you're gonna die. Yep, goodbye. Nice, get this level up. I'm just gonna keep Mozilla in until it dies. I'm gonna send out Meowstic. She's probably gonna use a item, but I don't care. I'm just gonna use Flamethrower. Nope, you're gonna use Fake Out. Whatever, I'm still gonna stay in. This doesn't matter. Thank you, goodbye. Goodbye now, thank you, goodbye. Goodbye, Pussycat. Greninja. So now I'm gonna switch out into my I'm gonna switch out to Myastel. Myastel just it's super duper good right now. Just kind of picking my hair. And Dark Pulse, that's not gonna hurt too much. Your Greninja, this thing is really good. I'm just gonna use Play Rough. You can do so many things with Greninja, it's not even funny. Nice, all that experience, Altaria. I would want to wait. I'm just gonna stay in because I don't want this thing setting up anything. Dazzling Gleam. Like, what if Altaria became a Dragon Fairy type? The flying type got replaced with the Fairy type, and wouldn't that have been awesome? That would have been really fucking unique. Absol. She should have 6 Pokemon now instead of 5. You know, a full roster of Pokemon, not 5. Use Slash. She doesn't even get stabbed. She should have used Night Slash. It would have done much more damage. Bye, Absol. I feel Mega Absol should have got the Fairy typing. By the way the wings look, Dark Fairy would have been awesome. So I still can't beat you, you know? It's because I meant you that I was able to get this far. Well, our journey is not over yet. Who knows how strong we'll get. Yep, good point. A lot of freaking money from that battle too. It's hard to put a finger on it exactly, but I feel you and I are alike. That's why I didn't want to lose to you. Okay, I get it. And she gives us for max revives, which is nice. Yep. Keep getting stronger. Match the bonds between you and your Pokemon. Good luck being the Elite Four. Thank you for those words of encouragement, Serena. Now I can go back to this lady right here and heal up and continue. Wow, really? You're gonna really stop me from getting this item? What a douche. What is it? Oh, freaking Fearow, whatever. I'm gonna kill this thing for experience. Hopefully this thing will die in one hit. Nope. Oh, you're really gonna sit here and use Roost? Good, let me use my calm mind. Relax the body. Relax the mind. Really gonna sit here and use Roost? Good, Roost on this bitch. No. Rust that off, damn it. Oh, all that for a quick ball. I was better off just moving ahead. Crack the wall. Yeah, the wall is cracked. Use Rock Smash. Yeah, of course. Zinc. I guess that's okay. So, do I want to go? Oh, that's the only way I gotta go. Okay, it's almost 11 minutes. It's down here. Oh, nothing. I gotta keep going up this way. And I keep beating these damn Pokemon, and it really does get annoying. And Girder. At least this is actually an awesome place to train your Pokemon at. I don't feel like fighting. Just no. I don't feel like fighting. But I'll fight you. So I've got to steady my right arm at this angle. My left hand goes on my hip. Next, I just bend my knees over ever so slightly, then stick out my chest like this. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you there. I battle. Is it okay? Let's get started. Woo, she was dancing in front of us. Wow, very, very freaky. I can't touch this thing because its typing resists both of my stabs and it's too damn bulky. I'm gonna go out to my Yamato and I'm gonna set up Swords Dance, then I'm gonna set up another one, then I'm gonna use Shadow Sneak because that's like the best thing I can do to hit this thing hard. Swords Dance, yep. Okay, voice kinda cracked there. I'm gonna do it again. And now I'm going to use Shadow Sneak. This should kill, despite how bulky this damn thing is. I'm at 3.5 right now. Nice. Really, really nice. Magic Room. No. Keep old moves. Yeah, give up on Magic Room. Altaria. I'm not sure if this will kill because it's not stab. Nope. Wow, really? Well, now it's gonna kill, regardless. The opposing Altaria fainted. Sorry if there's no animations. I'm really not in the mood for animations right now. Yamato good level 58. My offense is fucking huge in Blade form. What strength? Just what kind of ranger are you? Left or right? I'm gonna save and see which way it is. Because I actually forgot. I'm gonna go right though. Wow, right as I'm on the item, really? These stupid girders need to die. I'm really not in the mood for this. I'm level 58 and keep running into you stupid things. I don't even want to fight you. Escape rope. It's kind of useless at this point in the game. There's a Pokeball over there. Well, whatever, I don't really care. I ran into a trainer. I started out just wanting the strength to protect those that I love, but now all I want to do is keep battling for the thrill of it. Did I lose my way? Is what I'm doing correct? Or incorrect, or whatever. I wasn't really paying attention to the last word. So he's going to send out his little Crobat. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I'm just going to use Psyshock. Air Slash. It's not going to do a lot. Yep, going to use Psyshock again, and BAM! Goodbye. You and your Pokemon just showed me that battles is what battles are supposed to be about. No, you show yourself what battles are supposed to be about, buddy. What's this? Ooh, a full store. I guess coming over here wasn't all that bad after all. See, these Pokemon here are just so high level. They just will not stop coming. They just will not go away. The battles, the Pokemon here are very tenacious. Their levels are just so high, and they force you to fight too. Veteran all the way. So what do you think of my theme song? Now it's time for a battle. Wow. You're challenged by Veteran Gerald. Sent out Bayonet. Do I want to stand and get a hit or a frisk? Whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna stand and use a flamethrower. I don't care if this thing has priority. Well, I killed it in one hit anyway. Too bad. Yeah, it's pretty much over. This thing, no. Goodbye. And I'm back. So what happened was when it kind of my flip kind of stopped recording in the middle of the battle, or at the end of the battle, is because it overheated. So yep, I had to shut it off. And I had to wait for another like 6 hours, and I decided to get it to I decided that it'd be best if I could charge it back up and stuff. Hold on. Much better. Got some water. I'm revitalized now. I got my water. X defense. I guess that's okay. But there are better. Wow, really? I really don't. So what's this Pokemon? Oh, Pharaoh. I can't run from this thing, so I'm just gonna use Swords Dance. Can I kill it? Oh, assurance. That hurt. I got a stupid crit. Nice, because it's not all that bulky. It's meant to be offensive. Fine, whatever, I'll fight. In order to meet strong trainers and strong Pokemon, one has to battle. Yeah, that is kind of true in the series. Oh, she has a Magcargo. Magcargo. Too bad it's slow, and its typing offensively is good, but it doesn't have the speed to abuse it. And it has a weakness to fighting and a 4 times weakness to water. That just completely wrecks this thing. Why did I use Play Rough? Sometimes I question my mental health. I should have used Waterfall. It says it has a 4 times weakness to water, but doesn't use a water type attack. He uses a fairy type attack. What the hell? Fire Slug or Fire Snail, goodbye. Your monster grew to level 60. My Stella is over here sitting on level 63. I'm gonna go to my freaking Mozilla. I hope it doesn't have Technician. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. What type of move is it gonna use? Swords Dance, isn't that nice? Well, I'm just gonna use Flamethrower. And that should kill because it has a 4 times weakness to fire, which is good. It's good that it has that weakness. Estelle grew to level 64. You defeat a trainer. Battles are kind of like a representation of Pokemon's love for her Pokemon. Or a trainer's love for her Pokemon. Yeah, good point. Very good point. Nope, nothing down there. So what's up there? I wonder. Let's go find out. Besides, I do have Waterfall. So what is up here? To compare to this mountain climbing, I'd say I'm almost at the summit. Yeah, that's good for you, buddy. You're challenged by hiker Corwin. I'm gonna use Swords Dance. Faster, please don't burn. And I was burned, and I'm losing health, and I'm gonna use a full restore because of it. Where's that full restore at? Yep, gotta love them full restores, so good. What the fuck? Really? I'm burned again? Fuck this. I'm going out. I'm getting the fuck out of here. That's just fucking stupid. I'm gonna go after something that can't be burned. Well, it can be burned, but it doesn't even matter if it is. I'm just gonna spam Waterfall until this thing fucking dies. Get the fuck out of here, stupid Torkoal. Golem. Waterfall. It's not gonna kill. It has sturdy, like they always do. Oh, but you flinched, so it is gonna kill on the next turn. So yep, you're done. To be so close to the summit and be defeated, how disappointing. What matters most is that you're close to getting to the top. Losing doesn't matter if you're close to the top. You can just heal your Pokemon and be on your way. I need a burn heal. And I need to get my Muchalucha's level up. It's like level 56. What's the item it has? It has the amulet coin. I gotta get this thing's level up. So what's the item? Well, what's the TM? Dragon Claw. That's pretty good. Some might consider it a better alternative to Outrage, because Outrage locks you into it, and a fairy type can come in, stop you, and you can either use a coverage move or you can derp it out and hope you don't get caught. You can actually meet Skarmories and Hydreigons up there, I think, too, which is another little interesting thing. Okay, I'm just surfing around the water, not doing anything. Poliwhirl. I guess I'll use it. I'll kill it. Hydro Pump. That actually did a nice chunk of damage to me. Flying Press is gonna kill it though, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, I gotta level up. Muchalucha's level 57. Let me get on land and get the heck out of here. Okay, they're forcing you to fight trainers now. After all the training I've received here on Victory Road, my body is ready. Think you can defeat me? Yeah. Okay, so this is Trevenant. I'm just gonna use Fly. It's gonna use Curse, but whatever. Okay, it fainted. Gained experience. Gigalith. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out. I can't touch this thing. I'm gonna go out to my... I'm not sure if I should go out to my Petty Piranha. I think I should just go out to my Estelle because I can pretty much just wreck it with Waterfall. My Estelle is level 64 going on level 65. You know, it's gonna use Sand, so I'm gonna get the special defense buff. Well, I'm just gonna use Waterfall, and I'm not even gonna care if I am in the Sandstorm. Really, you're gonna protect yourself. You are a veteran after all. I'm gonna use it again, and is it gonna use Protect? Nope. I avoided it. Isn't that nice? So I predict this thing that it's gonna go for Protect. So I'm just gonna switch out the Petty Piranha now. Nice. Now I'm gonna use Sludge Bomb. I don't even care if you use Protect again. It's gonna die in one hit anyway. Nice. Estelle grew to level 65. Muchalucha gained experience. Even with my honed and toned body of muscle and brawn, I couldn't win. Yeah, you need to work your brain too, son. Excuse me. You've got youth on your side, but we've got years of experience on ours. This will be a battle of youth against wisdom. People always say that. I have more experience than you. I'm younger than you. Gets somewhat annoying, actually. Oh, she has a Glaceon. That's nice. I don't think I'll be able to kill this thing in one hit because Glaceon is surprisingly bulky for an ice type. But it's just so slow. I'm gonna go out to my Mozilla. It's too bad it is slow though, because like the bulk is kind of mitigated by its bad typing. Well, its bad defensive typing. But if it were fast, oh man, it would be so much better. To be able to fire off some of the most damaging special ice type moves in the game with little drawback. This fat thing comes in. I'm gonna use Side Shock. I need to get some damage. I need to hit it on its defense. And it's gonna. Ooh, I live with 7 HP. That's nice. So I'm gonna go into Petty Piranha because I want to get this thing seated. I can take an Earthquake. I know I can. Yep. So now I'm gonna seat it. Yep, and put me on this life support system. Put me on this Iron Lung. Now I'm gonna use Sleep Powder because I don't want this thing doing anything. And now I'm gonna go out to my Muchalucha. Okay, Muchalucha's coming in. He's still fast asleep. All that life I got back. That's really nice. I'm gonna use Flying Press. I don't want to use Fly. I just want to get it over with and get this big bitch out of my way. Go suck on that. Petty Piranha go to level 59. Nice. I can see that youth isn't all you have. Yeah, you need more than just, you need experience. To camp off your strings of battles, I want to cap off your strings of battles. I want you to come at me with all your might. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Send out Skarmory. My Muchalucha can't touch this thing because Skarmory is like one of the best physical walls in the game, just because it is. I'm gonna go into my Yamato. There's this thing. Skarmory normally, it's not supposed to be offensive. This thing, I think it has Whirlwind, so I'm just gonna use Shadow Sneak and go from there. Break It Sturdy. Night Slash. Oh, that's nice. What do I want to go into? I'm gonna go into My Petty Piranha. Try to bait something stupid. Night Slash, and nope. I'm gonna put this thing to sleep. Really nice. Hope it doesn't wake up this turn. Is luck on my side? Is luck on my side? Come on, is it on my side or not? Yep, it's on my side. So now I'm gonna use Flamethrower, and this thing is gonna die. Nice. Get out of here, you fucking Metal Board of Destruction. Mozilla Good level 60. Alakazam. So this, I think this thing is faster than me actually. Oh nope, I'm just gonna use Light Screen. Fuck that. To reduce the amount of damage I take from this damn thing. I'm gonna use Swords Dance. Am I gonna be able to live a shadow? But no, I'm not. Oh, I got a crit, so it just ignored it completely. I'm gonna go out to my Estelle. I don't have time for this. This thing is gonna die by a play rough anyway, and I'm gonna always take a hit, no matter what. And it got the special defense drop, really? How freaking annoying. Oh, Umbreon. As bulky as this thing is, it'll still die from a play rough. I'm only gonna use Quick Attack to get some damage in. My Azumarill is putting in so much work. That's why I'm trying to get the other Pokemon's level up, so I won't have to put in this much work. And here it is. We're at the Pokemon League. At the end of the game. And yeah, the end of the game is here. And what's the Pokemon? There it is. It's level 55, my Tyrantrum is. So we're at the end of the game. Well, I'm at the end of the game. And we're finna fight the, I'm finna fight the Elite Four. The Elite Four, okay, they, one of them uses the Steel type, one of them uses the Water type, one of them uses the Fire type, and the other one uses the Dragon type. So, yeah, since I'm at the end of the game, basically, it's time to stock up, and it's time to hit the Elite Four with everything I've got. I'm gonna take 10 of those. I'm gonna need 21 revives. I'm gonna want a lot of stuff so I can beat the Elite Four. Yeah, I want more ice heals. What else? Yeah, I'm basically spending a lot of my money because I don't even use a lot of money in this game. I could definitely use a lot more max repels for the after game content and stuff like that. Okay. So here it is. I'm finna leave out of this Pokemon Center. Hit the Elite Four with everything I've got. I got 5 rare candies. I'm just gonna use them up because, I mean, I really don't need them. It's so easy to level up your Pokemon in this game without even using the EXP share. Oh my gosh, Head Smash is such a good move. Do I really want to get rid of something so I can learn it? Because Head Smash just, it fucks shit up. Oh my gosh. No, I want Rock Tomb, because Rock Tomb lowers speed, which is, it's situational, but in a lot of other cases it can be better. I'm just going to use it on my Mucha Lucha. So, hold on, let me go back to items, my bad. Hold on, let me by type. Okay, a Draco Plate. Boosts the power of dragon type moves, insect plate. No, I'm looking for a hard stone. There it is. I'm gonna give it to my Tyrantrum. Eerie type that boosts the power of ghost type moves. I really don't need money at this point. I have so much fucking money, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. All Pokemon seem good. Where's that Pixie Plate at? I know the Pixie Plate's around. There it is. Pixie Plate. Boost the power of fairy type moves. I think I want I'll just give leftovers of my Yamato. Just there. Hold on, before I even go forward, let me save my game. I need to save my game. Let me turn it all the way up. Yep, game volume's all the way up. Look at that. Isn't that fucking cool as hell? Now, which gym leader, which Elite Four combatant do I want to challenge first? Fuck, I actually tried to go down. But I was mashing the A button too much. Oh, I don't care if I use Repel at this point. So, we're in. Now, which one do I want to choose first? You're the illustrious Rygar 9, are you? Welcome to at last to the Pokemon League. I'm one of the Elite Four. People know me as the Fire-type Pokemon user, Malva. Here in the Pokemon League, you'll encounter the four of us, the Elite Four and our champion. So basically, she's just gonna say you have what it takes to beat us, and we'll show us what you have, and here's what everything you got. So I'm gonna save my game. I gotta cut this clip short actually, I gotta go do some stuff. And I'm back. So, which Elite Four will I be facing first? Okay. I'm gonna go on this one. Dragon Mark Chamber. So I'm gonna be fighting the Dragon type the Dragon type Elite Four user first. So I'm gonna put my Yamato out in front. Here we go. At the Elite Four. Yep. Gonna hit him with everything I've got. And look at it, it's all misty. And it clears up. And look, see the wings? That is so fucking cool. They each have their own unique theme. And look at that. That is so fucking cool. Let's get this shit over with. I'm so fucking ready to get this shit over with. And the Elite Four music is so fucking good. Oh goodness, hello to you. Welcome, welcome. Come in. You must be a strong trainer. Yes, quite strong indeed. That's just wonderful news. Facing opponents like you and your team will make my Pokemon grow like weeds. And the music is so fucking good. I'm not even gonna lie, and I'm not even gonna joke around. The music that plays when you fight the Elite Four is ridiculously good. And I guess I'll go over this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go over this thing now. This is Dragogia, the Mach Kelp Dual Poison Dragon type Pokemon. It evolves from Skrelp at level 48. This thing is really fucking good. It's poison and dragon, so it's like the only dragon type in the game that takes neutral damage from a fairy type attack. And let's go over its abilities. The first ability is Poison Point, and that ability ensures to where, like, if the opponent uses a contact move on this Pokemon, it has a 30% chance of poisoning the Pokemon. And Poison Touch has a 30% chance to poison the Pokemon if you use a contact move on them. So like it can be kind of, Poison Touch is a little bit more offensive and Poison Point's a little bit more defensive, but both center around the same type of status, which is poison. And then its hidden ability is adaptability, which doubles the base power or move. It turns stab into 2.0 instead of 1.5. So all your base power, like if you use a move that's a dragon or poison type, the base power on it doubles, and it makes it incredibly powerful. It's able to fire off some mean Draco Meteors, or anything coming off of this thing is gonna fucking hurt. Gender ratio is 50-50 male or female. The egg groups is water 1 and dragon. Its leveling rate for a dragon is actually medium to fast, which is unusual, and it gives you 2 special defense as the EV yield. You can catch this thing in Y by like using the super rod, or like in certain places. And here's the base stats for this thing. Now the base stats may not be as high as some other dragon types, especially in the HP category. Its HP is base 65, which is kind of meh. But its defense and its special defense are relatively good, especially its special defense. And its special attack is decent too. So this thing can be a bulky attacker, a bulky special attacker, which is good, but unfortunately its speed just suffers as a result of it. However, this thing is a beast in Trick Room. If you get this thing in on when Trick Room is activated, you can fuck up so many Pokemon. It can take many hits. The poison typing, oh my gosh, it gives this thing so many good resists. Like the poison type, you get a resist to fighting. You're immune to being poisoned, and you take less damage from poison type attacks. The resist to bug is good. You get a 4 times resist to grass. Like all these 4 resists right here from the dragon typing, and these are from the poison typing. And man, the dragon typing and poison typing are amazing defensively, and offensively it's really good too, because if a fairy comes into your dragon type attack, they can be hit with a poison type move, and with adaptability you can pretty much 2-hit kill all of them. You can fuck them up really hardcore if they come in on your dragon type move. Or basically they're not going to want to switch in because they're not going to get hit. They don't want to get hit by that poison type move. Unfortunately you're weak to Psychic and Ground, but the weakness to Psychic isn't all that bad. But the weakness to Ground kind of is, because like Ground and Ice make for a deadly combination. The weakness to Dragon is kind of bad, but well, especially since you're slow. That's the problem. Since you're slow, those weaknesses are kind of bad, because there are many Pokemon in those type categories that are faster than you. Yes, even some ground types. But you'll be able to take multiple hits, and you'll be able to dish out some serious pain before you die. So let's look at its Learn Up moveset. It's Learn set by leveling up. So Dragon Tail is good for phasing, and it's noticeable because like you can use Dragon Tail, and if you have Poison Touch, you have a 30% chance to poison them, then phase them out. So it kind of helps install teams. Poison Tail can be viably used because its base power becomes 100 with adaptability, and you have like a huge chance to badly poison the opponent, which is good. It learns Toxic. It's just, this thing's really good. Sludge Bomb, which is one of the best poison type moves in the game. It learns Dragon Pulse, Hydro Pump for coverage. This thing is really fucking good. And Venoshock, because Venoshock, it gets adaptability boost, and if the Pokemon is poison, you just do so much fucking damage. You can use Hidden Power if you want to. This thing learns Thunderbolt and Thunder, Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave for like triple or double battles, Focus Blast, and Scald, which is really good. It learns Surf too if you want like a weaker, more accurate alternative. It learns Acid Armor from the Gastrodon family line, Haze from the Wooper, Masquerain and like Survivor line, and the Arbok line. Play Rough isn't really all that useful. Venom Drench from Survivor, which is once again amazing for stall teams. Toxic Spikes just makes this thing like a little bit more supportive, but it's really good. And you can also give it Draco Meteor, and its Draco Meteor is incredibly powerful. Like, if there are no fairy types on the other team, even Pokemon that are still types can take a lot of fucking damage. And this thing is bulky. And although it may be slow, if you get this thing in Trick Room, it's a beast. What else? It's just a really good damn Pokemon. The only Pokemon that really counter it would be faster pokes with a super effective move or like a special wall. Fairy types have a harder time countering it than others. But yeah, that's it for Dragolee. This thing is really good. Highly recommend using it. So that's it for Dragolee. This thing looks really dangerous because it's just bulky and it can take multiple hits before it dies. And yeah. And I got paralyzed, and this thing is just kind of dangerous. I'm just gonna set up Swords Dance. It's real nice. The music that plays with the Elite Four when you fight them is so good. So now I'm gonna I'm just gonna use since I'm slow, I'm gonna use Sacred Sword to see how much damage it does, because it is a poison type. But I am at +6, so I want to see how much damage this is gonna do. Might not kill. Nope, doesn't kill. Do I want to take the risk with Shadow Sneak, or do I want to switch out? I'm just gonna switch out. But listen to that fucking music. Isn't that music fucking good? That music is so good. Use the full restore. So I'm just gonna seed this thing. Yeah, and I can't get poisoned either. So, just to be sure, I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to use Sleep Powder. Yeah, I want this thing to be as bulky as possible, because these dragon types are dangerous. You avoided it. Isn't that nice? Well, that's annoying. Nice, I hit it. No, I don't want to go into my SCP-071. I'm going to go into my Estelle. Fuck it. And I can basically spam Play Rough from here and just annihilate all these dragons. But, oh, woke up. That's fucking nice. That's real nice. And I was poisoned, really. Shit, this Dragolee's a problem because this thing is just so bulky, and it's difficult for me to actually handle by myself. Okay, I gotta get rid of this Dragolee. This is like the biggest problem on this woman's team. It's a dang Dragolee. So I'm gonna use Sacred Sword. It's gonna use Surf. Stance change, nice. Not paralyzed. Can King Shield activate? I really don't want to stay in Blade form. Nice. Get back in the defensive form. And see, this spam full restores, and it gets really annoying. Oh man. But I'd rather have all the full restores used up on this thing than its other pokes, so I can just get this thing out of the way. And I'd actually rather be slower than this thing so I can effectively go into my other stances easier without having to worry about this thing hitting me for a boatload of fucking damage. I'm just trying to set up. Okay, yep, use Swords Dance. So since I'm always gonna go last, I mean, it's pretty much not a problem. I really don't give a damn if I go last, as long as I don't get hit for a lot of fucking damage. Nice, I killed it. Goodbye, you fucking mock kilt son of a bitch. Nice, I'm at level 60, almost got this level up rocking. Noivern, I guess I'll go over this thing. Yeah, I'll go over it. This is Noivern, the Soundwave dual flying dragon type Pokemon. It evolves from Noibat at level 48. So this thing is pretty interesting. It looks like a Dracula-like bat, but it's actually flying a dragon. I thought it was like dark flying when I looked at it at first. So let's go over its abilities. Its first ability is Frisk, which allows it to see the opposing Pokemon's held item, but it only activates when you switch in. before the turn ends. So that's a pretty unique ability. It allows you to scout some things. Infiltrator allows you to bypass the effects of Reflect, Light Screen, Mist, and it allows you to hit through Substitute as of Generation 6. It's pretty amazing because, like, Reflect and Light Screen can make Pokemon ridiculously bulky, and being able to hit through those moves allows it to be more threatening offensively. And its hidden ability is Telepathy, which basically means if your ally uses an attack that hits everybody in a double or triple battle, you'll basically avoid it and you won't take any damage. So yeah, that basically means your opponent, you can use one of your Pokemon in a double or triple battle. You can basically have it use Earthquake or any sound-based move, and it won't take damage. Its gender ratio is 50-50 male or female. Egg group is Flying. EV yield is 2 speed, which is pretty interesting. Let's look at its stats. So it's very fast. It's like, I think it's like the fastest dragon type in the game or in the series. Its attack stat is a little average, but whatever. Its special attack is actually relatively high, so high speed special attack equals fast special attacker. Its HP is base 85 with base 80 defenses. It can actually employ a defensive role if you want it to, which is pretty good. Now, Flying and Dragon has some pretty good resists, but that 4 times weakness to ice in the new edition with the fairy weakness is kind of bad, because ice types or bulky water types can come in and take a hit and hit back with Ice Beam, or any Pokemon that has an ice type move can be threatening, especially pokes like Weavile with priority ice type moves, or a Bomb of Snow that can learn those priority type ice type moves. So you get an immunity to ground to kind of make up for that though. You resist fighting, water, and fire, which is really good. The resist to grass is decent, but there are other types that do resist grass. So yeah, the resist to bug is good. And but the weakness to rock is bad too. Stealth Rock just wrecks it, kind of reduces the bulk. So here's its learn set. It's leveling up learn set. So Moonlight's a recovery move. Boom Burst just messes stuff up, but you don't get stab off of it. Dragon Pulse is good. Hurricane is good too. Like if you use this thing in the rain, oh gosh, you can screw up some stuff. It does learn agility, but why would you want to use agility on a Pokemon that's ridiculously fast? It learns Super Fang. You can halve a Pokemon's HP. Tailwind for support, which is really good. It learns Roost, which is another good move. Air Cutter, which is decent, but Air Slash is better. So yeah, if this thing gets stabbed and gets some coverage, and you can like use Hone Claws to increase your physical attack. It does learn Hidden Power, so you can kind of get more coverage going. You can kind of shut some things down with Taunt. Like I said before, Roost is good. It learns Shadow Ball, which is really good. Flamethrower for those stupid Steel types that just come in and take a hit. Focus Blast too, which is nice. It does get U-Turn, which can be used to keep offensive momentum, but it won't really do much damage. But it gets Dark Pulse, which can be used for more coverage. It learns Switcheroo, which is basically Trick. So you can have like a Choice Scarf on this thing. You can cripple something. And it does have access to Draco Meteor from the Move Tutor. So yeah, that's it for it says yep, Noivern is the fastest dragon type. So that's it for Noivern. Yeah, since it's the fastest dragon type, you can scare many pokes with this thing, because Dragon is formidable as a stab. And your Flying Stab can hit fairy types too, which is really nice. And you can always decide to run Hidden Power still for those freaking fairy types that want to come in on you. So yeah, Noivern is a good dragon type. Recommend it. So that's it for Noivern. Noivern is a really good Pokemon, and it does have its Mertz as a dragon type. Oh shit, I'm in Blade form. I fucking forgot. I did it on Impulse, which is a bad thing. Oh shit, this thing is super duper fast. Okay, I'm gonna use Psyshock, but since it's bulky, it's likely gonna be able to take a hit. Yeah, yep, it's faster. Dragon Pulse. How much does that do? Not enough. So mine doesn't do enough either. I'm gonna use Light Screens. Ow, that fucking hurt. I'm gonna use Calm Mind now. Is it gonna crit? Nope. So now I pretty much, I want to use a full restore on my Estelle. I have to. Nice. Dragon Pulse. Not gonna kill, which is really good. So now I can basically just use this Hyper Potion and get my Pokemon back up and running in the business. Yeah, I'm just taking this time to heal my Pokemon because I need my Egg. I want my Aegislash alive because Aegislash is a pretty amazing Pokemon. My light screen wore off, so now I'm gonna put one back up because I want his Dragon Pulse is doing the least amount of damage as possible. I'm gonna use Psyshock. That did a nice chunk of damage. I'm gonna set up another Calm Mind too. Yep, set up this Calm Mind. Psyshock. Nice. My flip might overheat too, so if I'm battling and it overheats, yeah, I'm gonna have to stop it. I'm gonna have to stop recording. Altaria. I'm gonna use Psyshock on this thing. My special attack is so high it doesn't even matter anymore. I'm just gonna keep hitting until I die. Nice. Light screen wore off. Judigon. Does it have Sucker Punch? Nope. So bulky. So I'll gladly take that loss. The loss isn't all that bad. I wonder if a Shadow Sneak can kill it from there. I'm not really sure, so to be positive, I'm going to use Sacred Sword. And I'm faster, too. Should kill. Yep, Rough Skin. I'll take Rough Skin damage. It doesn't even matter. You're dead. Yep, defeat the Elite Four. Oh dear me, that sure was a quick battle. I do hope you'll come back again sometime. Yeah, I like how they try to encourage you to come back and fight them again. Oh, you're too much. You and your Pokemon are simply charming. Well, thank you. I will take my leave now. Oh, you're going already? Farewell then. Oh dear me, was I the first to lose to you at all? If I've made you feel too confident, that won't be very fair to the others, but I suppose you'd best hurry along to that elevator over there and face them for yourself. Yeah, let me heal my Pokemon up. That was a cracking good fucking fight. Just don't put on the EXP share if you want to challenge. If you want to challenge, do not put on the EXP share, because the EXP share will make the Elite Four ridiculously easy. It makes grinding and training so much easier, and trust me, there's not going to be a challenge. So which one do I want to go to next? I'll go to this one, because I'm fucking ready. Blazing Chamber, so that basically means fire-type Pokemon are going to be here, so I guess I can put my SCP on 071 at first. And I'm gonna teach this thing Earthquake. Yep, Earthquake. I'm gonna give up Crunch. The Edge Quake combo, or basically ground and rock coverage, is fucking amazing. You're able to hit all those flying types that just are immune to ground, and some levitators for neutral damage. Excuse me. Fire. Let the flames burn. That's fucking cool as fuck. And how the fuck don't you get fucking incinerated? Look at all that fucking fire. How the fuck do you live? Welcome, challenger, to my blazing chamber. I am Malva, and I shall be your opponent today. And yeah, she just, bam, gets right to it. Okay, I'm back. I just had to go get some water, because I actually ran out in my fat jug of water. So we're going to be challenging Elite Four Malva, and she's going to send out Pyroar. Now, as I was saying before, the music is just freaking awesome. And yeah, the Elite Four is really challenging if you don't use EXP share. You know, it makes the game just more difficult in general. So now, I don't know why I would use Noble Roar, whatever. I'm just gonna spam Earthquake or Rock Tomb or whatever. But I got the Stealth Rocks up, so these pokes are gonna be taking quite a bit of damage when they come in. And it's free. Yep. That's nice. You know, it's bulky anymore. So now I'm just gonna Earthquake you. Torkoal is bulky and that hurt like hell. What do I want to switch into? I'm gonna switch into my Estelle. My Estelle is like the glue of this team. It just takes it, dishes out some serious pain. And it just has a lot of HP. But too bad it's slow. I'm just gonna use, wait. Fairy type attacks are resisted by fire. That was kind of random in my opinion. Like, why does fire resist fairy? Like, I would have, if anything, I would have gave the resist to grass types, because grass types, like, they're like woodland creatures, so like, why doesn't grass resist them? It makes no sense. They're woodland creatures, they live in holes, they live in trees, they're fairies, so it's just like, why doesn't grass resist it? It doesn't make no sense. It's crazy. I understand if poison does double damage to fairy types, and if steel types do, because they're weak against like hard, cold, and steel in mythology. Ooh, that's gonna get raped because of freaking Stealth Rocks. This Estelle's at level 66. But yeah, the fire resisting fairy, I felt grass should have got that resist, because like grass type has a lot of fucking resists. They have like it resists itself, bug resists it, fire resists it, what else resists it? Steel resists it, what else? Poison resists it, and what's that last one now? Oh fuck. I'm trying to think of what that last one is. Still trying to think. That was 5. What the dragon? Yeah, dragon. So why the hell didn't grass get the resist to fairy? That would have helped the grass type out so much. That would have buffed so many grass types. It would have helped many grass types, because grass types just, it's already bad enough that they have 5 weaknesses. They have a weakness to bug, ice, fire, flying, and bug. And like the weakness to fire and ice is bad, because those attacks are common as heck, and it's just gonna hurt them a lot. And this thing is just going to keep using Confine, which is really annoying. I'm just going to use Psyshock. But if grass would have got that resist, like, it would have made switching in a lot easier for those grass types, because grass types are hard as heck to switch in. But when they do get in, they can start using moves like Sleep Powder, status moves, they can hit back. They can just hit a Pokemon with their, like with a stab grass type move or something like that. But no. They didn't get the resist, which is just kind of stupid. It's already bad enough that there's like 6 types that resist grass, which is dumb. You know, I feel that fairies being resistant to bug type attacks was kind of random, but whatever. I don't get it. I'm not going to question Game Freak on that one. So now we have 2 more Elite Four to go. We have to beat 2 more. We have to beat 2 more of the Elite Four until we make it to the champion herself. Okay. And I think the last ones are Steel and Water. Yeah, Steel and Water. So let's just get this done. Mozilla, nope, I don't really need to use anything. Now I understand just, I understand poison and steel resisting fairy bug at random, which is kind of stupid. And I understand fairy types being immune to dragon types. Or dragon type attacks, should I say. You know, because dragon was an incredible type. Steel and dragon were by far the best types in the Pokemon franchise. All the way up from Gen 2 to Gen 5. Steel and dragon types were the best. Because steel type can make any type of Pokemon much better. It gives them numerous resists to switch in. And it makes just a lot of Pokemon more dangerous. So now I'm gonna save. And the dragon type is good because there's, number one, the only types that resisted it was steel. Steel types only, those are the only types that resisted dragon type moves were the steel types. No, I simply can't say. You there, young man, I have a question I must pose to you. Do you think Pokemon battling can be worthy of being called an art? Fuck yeah. Indeed. You see, cooking is the type of art that disappears as soon as it is completed. Pokemon battles are the same. Even memories of sweet victories soon fade after the battle ends. To devote yourself entirely to such a life made up of fleeting experiences, that is truly artful. Yeah, you're right, it is. And that's why I can't lose. Sable, Clotzer. I'm gonna go over this Pokemon. This Pokemon is actually really good, so I'm gonna go over it right now. This is Clawitzer, the Howitzer Mono Water type Pokemon. It evolves from Clauncher at level 37, and it's a pretty good water type actually. So let's go over its ability. Its ability is Mega Launcher, which increases the base power of Aura Sphere, Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, and Water Pulse by 50%, which is actually a really good ability on this thing because it gets all those moves, and it also increases the amount that Heal Pulse heals by 25%. So instead of it recovering 50% HP, it recovers 75% HP. So that ability on this thing is pretty freaking amazing. The gender ratio is 50-50 male or female. The egg groups was Water 1 and Water 3. EV yield is 2. Its leveling rate is slow. But hey, water types are variable. So here are its stats. So this thing's defenses are really good, and its HP is actually high enough to where it can actually take quite a bit of punishment physically and specially before it dies. And its special attack is just humongous. So this thing can dish out a ton of damage. And it's slow enough to where like you can viably run this thing in Trick Room if you want to. Its attack stat is much lower than its special attack, and I'm not really sure if it's usable. So here are just the normal mono water resists, weaknesses, and normal damage counts. You know, nothing too special. Water is a really good defensive typing. You resist ice, fire, and water. 3 good attacking types, which is always a good thing. The weakness to grass and electric can be is kind of bad. But depending on the grass type, you can kind of counter them. But depending on what type of grass type they are they a special wall, a specially defensive tank, physically defensive tank, etc., etc. And electric types, there's nothing that needs to be said about electric types. They're threatening. As soon as they come in, you gotta switch out. So here's the level up move set. Like I said at the start, Heal Pulse, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, Aura Sphere. I forgot about that one too. It increases the Aura Sphere's power by 50% too. So since it gets all these moves, it can be like a really good Pokemon in triple or double battles with Heal Pulse, or it can just promptly proceed to hit like a truck with these coverage moves, and with Water Pulse too, because it gets Water Pulse, which is pretty dang good. It does get Swords Dance. Okay, so its attack stat isn't completely useless. That's pretty honestly good. So yep, that's the learn up move set, and you can honestly opt to run Ice Beam or Hidden Power for different coverage moves if you want to. And it does get like Sludge Bomb and Shadow Ball. Focus Blast is always good. You can get Scald if you want to like have a chance to burn something, which That's not too shabby, actually. Flash Cannon, I guess if you want some really awkward coverage on some things, I don't know. And I don't really see much use for these unless you're like running Swords Dance, Aqua Jet, Crab Hammer, and like another coverage move. But I don't really see much use for those moves. But yeah, that's it for Clawitzer. It's a really good little water type Pokemon.